The massive manhunt for Gabby Petito's fiance, Brian Laundrie, continues, and Gabby's family held a press conference yesterday. They talked about the foundation they are starting to help families of other missing people. Take a look.
I just hope that people are inspired by her. It's hard to put into words, but it means a lot to me that she's touched so many lives already, and this is only 2 weeks into it. We're going to keep it going, like you said, keep the light going and help a lot of people if we can.
The Laundries did not help us find Gabby. They're sure is not going to help us find Brian. For Brian, we're asking you to turn yourself in to the FBI or the nearest law enforcement agency.
Speaking of Brian Laundrie's parents, they're under the spotlight and have people outside of their home filming video of them. And today, some people are questioning what's in this red backpack they were seen carrying into their home. Some even using megaphones to call them out. But here's the question, not only to the panel, but to the viewers. We always love hearing from you. Is this fair? What would you say, Jeff?
About what?
To the
Screaming
parents.
in the street? To the
Filming
parents?
them, screaming at them?
No, I'm totally against that. You don't take a blowhorn and scream at somebody, okay? They're going through something too. Even if it's wrong what their son did, which is definitely wrong, they're going through something as well. I want to take back something I said on the show, and I wish Al was here, because I said, you know, I would do anything to cover up for my kids or help them in any way I could, and I don't know if I would say anything. And now seeing, like, her parents speak out and just, I actually thought about it driving home one day. I was like, I might have to turn my kids in because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah,
There's other people
would.
suffering. I want to help my child as well, but I'm going to help them through that process, right? And I want to do the right thing as a parent. So I said before I don't know if I would, and I know I would. I would teach my son and the community that I live in to do the right thing.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Erica?
You know, I think that decisions were made, and the first time that they made the decision to not make themselves available or give information that could have been very pertinent to finding Gabby to begin with, they put themselves in the situation. And so when people are yelling things, does it seem like the most logical thing to do? Is that helping? I don't know, because it's continuing to keep eyes on this case. I think of protests and how uncomfortable protests are, but at the end and the root of a protest, you want for justice to be served. You want for civility to prevail in the end by taking tactics that may not be orthodox.
Yeah, I actually totally understand what she's saying, and also why you would yell at that house. There's a sense that they have not helped in any way, and the obstruction of justice, and I say that as a possible crime they may have committed, allegedly, we don't know, is frustrating to people. But what I worry about is if people get in the way of this FBI police investigation, you can really ruin a legal case by some stupid person trying to do something. Now, I would like an investigation into why they didn't surveil the parents in the first place, but that's a whole other story. So I don't think they should do it, but just to protect this case so it's crystal clear for the judge.
Yeah, I don't know about the other onlookers or people screaming, but I know personally as a mother, I would be screaming.
Right,
I would
like
be
you
on that
can
megaphone
understand
screaming.
it, right.
I get your point, because what if they did not know anything? And then they're going through their own personal hell, and then you're adding fuel to the fire by everybody screaming at them. But if I saw in the very beginning that they're not trying to help my daughter, then I would have some sort of resentment, and I would have some sort of intuition. There's a reason why you're not trying to help my daughter. So I understand both sides, but I know what I would personally do.
Fair.
I would be loud.